Misunderstanding. We have a court judgment on court ruling, court order on substituted service, which the barrister de-escalation is leading them, is aware of. The substituted service said that the order is that they should protest inside the stadium, and we requested that each group that will protest has to come to the police and notify the police. No group has notified the police. We only came here to see some people here, and we said, for the fact you have not notified us and they want to protest, follow the court order, which the de-escalation, the barrister, is aware. The order said, protest inside the stadium. We are not stopping anybody from protesting, but look at how they are blocking the express road. And I said no, because where their right stops, where another man's own stops. Because as they are infringing into the right of way of people, it's not good. They are equally trampling on other people's rights on passage. And that's why he said no, they should enter the stadium where the court has given order that they should enter inside. They should carry their 1,000 pressmen and enter the stadium and protest. They can transmit it to 2,000 word press, I don't care.
So have you spoken with Mr. de-escalation?
Yes, I have spoken with him. He said I should give him 3 hours for him to organize them to enter into the stadium. I'm giving him 3 hours.
Okay. So what are your plans today?
I'm here.
I
am here.
Okay, so Dr. Ruben, Ayo, and Rufai are the options available for you.
Then they are not law-abiding. It's not me that gave the ruling. It's court order.
So what options are you?
If they want to breach the court order, they are breaching the court order. It's not my order. It's not the order of the Inspector General of Police. It's not the order of anybody. It's the order of a constituted authority of the court. So. If they are doing it against court order, they know they are equally disobeying.
So what are the consequences?
They should know the consequence. The barrister is here.
You don't know the consequences?
The barrister is here. He knows the consequence of disobeying court order.
Okay, are you willing to tell us the consequence?
I'm not willing to tell you because he knows the consequence. He's that is leading.
Okay, let's invite Barrister de-escalation is here, also here with us. We understand that the police commissioner has appealed to you, has spoken to you, that you should move the protesters inside, which is according to the court injunction. That's according to the police commissioner. What's your response to this?
The protesters are at the stadium. Are we not in the national stadium?
We are there.
The court order says national stadium. They have refused to allow us to go to Eagle Square. We say we will not confront them.
No, what the police commissioner is saying that inside the national stadium.
No, the court order said stadium, national stadium. That's what the court order say. Koniman die, Koniman bury him. You understand? Koniman die, Koniman is a Koniman. I'm also a Koniman.
So he has spoken to you now as the commissioner of police in Abuja. Are you willing to?
Are we not complying? Are we not at the stadium? Are we at Eagle Square?
Okay, but if he
insists, my big brother.
If he insists that you should move into the national stadium,
then they have to carry us in. Yes, I've gone to speak as the lawyer. I've advised the protesters. I said, listen, if no matter how uncomfortable you are with a positive court order, whether it is interim, interlocutory, or perpetual, you must try to comply. The law must see you taking steps to comply. You can see that people but protesters called me as early as 5 a.m. this morning and said they're going to stop the Eagle Square. And I advised them that they should not go there. That they should not go to the Eagle Square, because if they do that, they'll be disobeying the court order.
Okay, so we spoke to the police commissioner earlier on about the options of you refusing to move inside the stadium, and he said you are aware of the consequences. So are you prepared for the consequences, and what do you think would be the consequences of you not moving into the main bowl of the national stadium?
Very simple answer. You see, because we're in the stadium, we are within the ambit of the law, complying with the positive order of the court, because we're in the vicinity of the national stadium. Do you understand? We are not in the free-arm zone. That is why, you see, my appeal before the CP came, you see how peaceful and serene the place was. But with the CP's presence, the atmosphere is charged. So my appeal to my big brother is that you should not take steps that will make the protest degenerate. It's an appeal. You understand? Thank God that he's somebody that I respect, and he has a lot of respect and regard for me. So the idea of me coming here is that I will keep appealing to the protesters and I will keep appealing to the authorities, because without this synergy, the country cannot work and this protest will not be as peaceful as we want it. So let me further appeal to the CP, who is my brother, that he should de-escalate the situation. Do you understand?
Okay.
He's a conflict manager.
Okay. We're still talking about consequences here.
Yeah.
And the police commissioner felt so sure that you know the consequences of the
Bros, hello, my brother.
It's Blue Moon here.
That's why I'm talking about the...
Come and send anything. Yeah, Asia one now. Come and join on the news. Yeah, I did though. What's up? The one call from Lagos. You see me then, me will start the same whatever. Man talk say you know get live, you know there. Eh? So should I tell them that there's live is not here? Alright. Alright. Sajide.
For why is living still very hard for us? We are still living high cost of food, high cost of living. Not even insecurity, high cost of living and the food is what is our greatest problem. Electricity. Those of us in band A, we were paying for 10,000 then. We were paying. We get units of 176, but today it is 44.4 units, and what they call it. That 44.4 units, in 3 days it is gone, even without using gadgets. You can't use your AC, you can't use... No, the high cost of living is too much. So many companies have shut down. So many of us are private sectors. We cannot survive on this harsh economy. We are begging the government, garri that is food for the common man, we cannot afford. We plant garri, we cannot even eat garri. Bread, we cannot eat. Those were food for the common man, but today we cannot even afford that. Food. That is why they should allow Dangote refinery to work. Why is Dangote refinery not working? They've given us Kaduna and Port Harcourt drama. Now Dangote, we are seeing what is happening to Dangote refinery. If only Dangote refinery can work, I believe what we are seeing today will not be, because they won't be using dollar, they'll be using naira definitely.
What is the feeling of our mothers? I know you are a lady, you are a mother, you are not a mother. What is the feeling of our mothers right in the villages right now?
They are causing the president.
In fact, the feeling of our mothers today is they are in pain. A lot of them are in pain. The only issue they are afraid of, why most of them will even call us not to come out and do protests, they are just not confident with our security agencies because they take laws into their hands. But our mothers are in pain. They are crying. They are crying. As in, they are in bitter pain because we are the rural communities. We can't even send funding to them. We can't send funds to them, I mean. We can't send anything to them. They cannot also go to farm because of insecurity as well. So there's nothing just happening. There's nothing working in the country at the moment. We need the country to work. That is all we beg for, not grains of rice. We are Nigerians. We are very hardworking. We are very intelligent. We can work on our own. We don't need bags of rice. For how long will you give us fish to eat? We want to farm. We want to harvest ourselves, not giving us some palliatives, and the palliatives are even selected. If you are not in the political class, you don't get it.
In Lugbe, we didn't get.
Some part of the border and other places are giving clients opportunities.
Pay our workers 250,000 minimum wage. They should also restricting protesters. While we disagree as lawyers, our duty is to advise protesters. We are here just to provide guidance to the protesters. We also feel that our presence here will limit friction we limit the attack of the authorities against protesters. That is why we are here. Primarily, we want a situation where the protests will not degenerate. I have advised the FCTCP, if they want the protest to degenerate, so be it. If they don't appreciate our interventions in here, as Nigerians who are also aggrieved and protesting, you are all witnesses that today not be the first time when police go attack us. We're already used to police attack. Now, like, normal. So for me, the protesters have the right to protest under our laws. Also, we have a duty. We have a duty to ensure that the protest is peaceful. So I will intervene. I will talk to the protesters. Let us conduct ourselves in a very peaceful manner, very, very peaceful. And you can see so far, for the past 3 hours or 2.5 hours since we've been here, the protest has been extremely peaceful. So there's no cause for alarm.
Only banners.
Thank you.
So they should not even attack us.
We are hungry. What are we saying? We are hungry. What are we saying? We are hungry.
What channel is this person?
Me, Thailand.
Battle to survey Nigeria is a battle of no retreat, no surrender. We must get it.
An IGPC in all of this.
Army was calm. Yes, but then Army was calm. Army calm. The police. Police did not carry anything.